How do you get your first guest?
Well, I'll say even today, it's a lot easier to get people on your podcast than you might think. And you're a podcast host, so you know that.
For sure.
People, it's especially in a more niche area, people are looking for avenues to promote themselves.
Yeah.
And I would even say if you have a podcast, finding guests is probably not going to be the annoying part. It's dealing with all the people that want to be a guest on your show that have no business being a guest on your show, waiting through those emails. And but when you first start, think about, let's go back to that avatar. Who it is, who are we doing it for, what do they want to know? Because we always want to serve that avatar with all of our content, and even with the guest. If you start bringing on guests that don't make sense and aren't offering value, then that is not, you're going to start to lose trust with the people who are listening to the show. But really reach out to people. Like, if you know enough about the subject matter that you are the person who needs to be talking about it, I'm going to assume that you already have a network of some kind that would make sense to come on. And I see, even with my clients, frequently some of their first guests are people they already know,
Yeah.
just to get going with it, bring it on. But even if you don't know the people, send an email. Here's what we're doing. But I will say the benefit of already having a couple episodes before you do too much cold outreach is you reach out to someone and you add a link. Hey, here is an episode I did with XYZ, maybe the most prominent person you've gotten so far. And then that gives them an opportunity to listen to it really quickly and see that you're real. Like, it's a real show. It's got an intro to it that sounds good. It's edited in some capacity. It doesn't sound like there is a leaf blower in the same room. And it just tells them I'm a serious person
Yeah.
and I should be taken seriously. And I'm going to treat you with that degree of seriousness, and I'm going to create a good product that you can be proud of. And I even tell them what's going to happen. Hey, here are some assets that we create from each episode. We're going to be creating them from your episode too. So they're going to have a full-length video of them sounding really smart and video clips and things like that. So letting them know those things. And then as you build with a guest here and there, let's say you want to do CFOs of multinational corporations, land a couple. Once you've got a couple, it's going to be really easy to get the rest, because it's like, Susan from this other company was on. Here's her episode that she did with us. And right there, you've got that social proof of having someone else there. So that makes getting guests much easier. But I haven't seen a problem getting people onto the podcast too much.
You
I'm
know, it's
sure that by the niche, it varies.